Hello folks, Dave here. As I speak, it's Monday the 4th of July. So happy Independence Day to our American friends. Boy, you sure taught those space aliens a lesson, didn't you? Yesterday on Sunday, I was in our nation's marvellous capital for a concert. The tickets for which I booked 2 years ago, because it was originally scheduled to be on 1 year ago and then postponed due to, that. They finally put it on yesterday, and it was this. See that shiny metallic program cover. The music of Zimmer versus Williams. I was quite glad when the conductor, quite near the start, admitted that the whole versus thing was a bit of a false marketing gimmick kind of thing, and admitted that it's not a rivalry, they're very different types of composers, and I'm glad of that. What was it like? It was a good concert. The London Concert Orchestra played well. The conductor, Anthony Inglis, does have a bit of a tendency to lark about in terms of dressing up. I suppose it's a family concert. The last one I went to, he came out for the second half dressed as Darth Vader. He didn't do that this time. Instead, he came out for the second half dressed as Captain Jack Sparrow. Both times when it got to the point of playing the Superman theme, he ripped open his white shirt to reveal a Superman shirt underneath, the effect of which was rather spoilt by him being, let's say, portly. Certainly not of a Christopher Reeve or Henry Cavill physique, let's say. Anywho, what did they play? They played Adventures on Earth from E.T., followed by Chevalier de Sangreal from Da Vinci Code, some Harry Potter, Time from Inception, Raiders March, Schindler's List main theme, their orchestra leader, first violin, who was she? She was Katerina Nazarova. She was very good for that. One thing to comment about the performance of the Schindler's List piece, a general open letter, I suppose, from me to conductors, presenters of concert performances, presenters of radio shows about concert performances. When you introduce music from Schindler's List, please, 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 please retire that anecdote about needing a better composer but they're all dead. Every John Williams fan has heard that anecdote umpteen times. When you start to introduce the piece, we all sit there going, please don't tell that anecdote, please don't tell that anecdote, please don't tell that anecdote. And then you tell that anecdote. It's really just overtold. It's just knock it on the head. Thank you. Then there was some Zimmer's Batman stuff, Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises. Then The Interval, then Pirates of the Caribbean, Jurassic Park, Gladiator, The Imperial March, The Duel of the Fates, Close Encounters. It says here main theme, but it was the resolution and end title really. And then a suite from Man of Steel. And then they did that traditional thing of buggering off and insisting you clap and whistle and stamp your feet and hoot and holler, just so they'll come back and do an encore that they were pretty much planning to do anyway, which was the Star Wars main theme and then the Superman theme. So there we are. That was an afternoon showing from about 3 till 5:30. While I was in London, I got up there a little bit early, specifically to go in a record shop. Trips to London, there used to be lots of record shops where you could find soundtracks. Forbidden Planet, Rare Discs Limited, 58 Dean Street, Tower Records, HMV Oxford Street. I think the HMV is still there, but all the others have gone by the by. But there is still, well, if you want to go a little bit out of the way, there's Rough Trade Records. Otherwise, just on the other side of Hyde Park from the Albert Hall is Music and Video Exchange, Notting Hill. So I went in there and had a look just to see if they'd got anything interesting. They got one thing that was interesting, which was this. It's Bird of Paradise, the complete soundtrack of the classic film. It says it's a gatefold, and it is in fact two discs. This was a 1932 film. It's a 1974, early 70s release. There's about 20 minutes on each side, so 80 minutes of music on that. So that should be good. And in the meantime, coming home from work today, there were some deliveries. So let's have a look and see what I've got. This one's an Amazon box. I'm fairly sure what's going to be in there. I'll get the tear strip off of it. Yeah, that's a Wi-Fi extender for my desktop computer upstairs, because the reception up there is pretty poor. But I thought I'd improve my William Ross collection because he is good. So I placed a couple of orders, one of which is the otherwise very silly Harold and Kumar Christmas, which I've heard is a good score. And then I've got a couple of other packages from other people. What have we got here? Aha! Alright, well this is a pack from Talking Pictures TV, a British television station who specialise in old films, old horror films and things like that, and they were doing a little promotional club pack for the shows that they put on Friday nights. Friday night shows are 2 or 3 horror films hosted by Caroline Munro, so you get a little badge and a coaster and things. A little picture. It's a printed signed picture. It's not an actual signed picture, but hey. So that's that. And then this one has come from the Netherlands, according to the label. Can I remember what it is I've ordered? No. We'll see. Oh, that's a packing slip in there. There we are. It was a Discogs order. And it was Lalo Schifrin's Four Musketeers. And that's because I had already got the Three Musketeers, which I think was, can't remember what it was now, and the Return of the Musketeers. The Musketeers scores. The first one was Michel Legrand, and the third one was Jean-Claude Petit. I knew that. I just couldn't remember it. And someone was talking about them as a trilogy, and it made me aware of the fact that I'd not got the one in the middle. So I thought I had to fix that. So there we are. There's 4 musketeers. So those will keep me going for a while, won't they? That's all from me for the time being. Stay fresh, cheese bags.